Here in beautiful Haliburton, Ontario. Here we are in beautiful Haliburton, Ontario. It's currently minus 20. Okay. We are here in beautiful and frozen Haliburton, Ontario for the Canadian National Pond Hockey Championships. Trying to get a drone in the air. It's minus 25. There's pond hockey going on. You're watching Inspired. So what was going on with that intro? I'll tell you. But first up, shout out to Top Cheese from the Backyard Hockey League down in New Zealand, representing up here in Canada. So I already had a few questions asked about the jersey. It's good to represent what you guys and gals are doing down there. So what happened with the footage for the vlog? Well, my intention while I was up shooting for the hockey film while in Haliburton for the Canadian National Pond Hockey Championships was to shoot a lot of behind the scenes footage and give you guys an idea of what it was like to be out there shooting for hours in, a deep cold temperature. Temperatures were sitting around minus 25, which doesn't sound cold, but it was significantly different than what we had been used to here in Niagara. So Haliburton is about 4 hours north of my location, and we did a one-day thing. So Rob and I drove up, 4 hours up, 6 hours of shooting, 4 hours back. So a marathon run and gun shoot. The problem being is that the temperature changed very rapidly. In fact, it was so cold that John, the guy that runs the tournament, had trouble running their Zambonis. You know it's cold when you can't get Zambonis to operate, first off. Secondly, it was so cold that it was almost too cold for ice. What happens when you start reaching those temperatures is the ice starts fracturing. So even while we were shooting on the sides of some of these games, we were hearing the ice kind of fracture a bit because it had dropped and become so cold that the ice compressing was just making cracks in the ice. So, optimally you'd want it to sit around minus 10 to maybe minus 15, minus 12 kind of being an optimal range for really great ice for the players to participate. But when it started dipping down to the levels that it was just wreaking havoc on our gear. And that's where Rob and I ran into some technical problems, as you saw in my attempted intro. So I can't give you too much behind the scenes, unfortunately, and I really wanted to. It was a great event, but I have to tell you that, we thankfully, with our Canon DSLRs, because we were shooting run and gun, we were able to shoot almost 5 straight hours of game action, which I have to give Canon and their official batteries credit, because man, they held up to it, because it was quite harsh out there, and those cameras actually saved the day. So all in all, there's a few things I wanted to shoot that I couldn't. We're going to be going back to continue shooting for the Canadian National Pond Hockey Championships, so that segment's not even near completion. There's quite a bit that I need to do, and I'm excited to get back there with a new approach on sustainability as far as battery goes. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed some of the footage I was able to show of what we were able to capture. Obviously, there's a lot more coming, and a lot more along this journey. So Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please hit subscribe. I would love to have your support. If you feel like going to my Patreon, links in the description below, and we'll see you soon. We're here in beautiful and frozen Haliburton, Ontario for the Canadian World Junior Hockey Championships. That's not correct.